Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam! Folks, we have quite the match lined up for you tonight as the Knucklehead Ricky Mortal, who we haven't seen since his last defeat by submission to the debuting Bloodlust, will be taking on the Samoan Savage Hawaiian Steve. We recently saw Hawaiian Steve take on the debuting Blue Blood Golden Boy, where he would lose by submission in a grudge match. Hawaiian Steve wants to redeem himself after his submission loss, as does the man in the ring, the Knucklehead Ricky Mortal. The last time these two were in a match, they both lost by tapping out. Tonight, they're on the road to redemption as they hope to pick up the victory over each other. Referee Ed Trout checking on both competitors. Here we go. One of these two men will get the redemption they seek. They both lost by submission. The most humiliating way to lose a match, because you give up. You submit. Now, I don't know if this match is going to end by submission, but a win for one of these two will definitely help them get back up the ladder, climbing up the mountain, for hopes to challenge once again for the SWF World Championship. Ricky Mortal has yet to challenge for the SWF World Championship, but maybe if he wins tonight, he'll get back into the eye of the board of directors and management. Hawaiian Steve was a recent challenger. He fell short, though, at the hands of Von Stott, as did Brandon Trout. We have yet to see who the fourth challenger will be for Von Stott and the SWF World Championship. Perhaps if these two can start picking up some wins, well, or one of these two will, maybe they will be the next contender. Ricky Mortal has yet to have a chance, and I know the Samoan Savage, Hawaiian Steve, would love another opportunity. Starting off with a win tonight, and perhaps a few more wins under their belts, could put them in contention. Nice power slam, not even a one count. Still too early to have a victory. Ricky Mortal, for the most part, has been doing very well here at the SWF. His recent loss to Bloodlust may have taken him down a notch as far as contendership goes. Single-legged Boston Crab. The Samoan Savage manages to escape. Elbow to the skull. And a headbutt in retaliation. Nice leg drop there by the Knucklehead. Oh, wait a second. Up and down he goes. What a suplex. I believe this is the first time we've ever seen these two go one-on-one. I believe the last time they even crossed paths was in the Battle Royal to crown the inaugural SWF World Champion, which Von Stott would win when it came down to him and Hawaiian Steve as the last two of the 8 men in the Battle Royal. The last 3 were Brandon Trout, Hawaiian Steve, and Von Stott. Von Stott who hit the jackhammer to eliminate Brandon Trout, and then would hit the jackhammer on Hawaiian Steve to become the first ever SWF World Champion. Recently, both of those two men were given title opportunities. They were challengers for the SWF Championship. Both men would fall short to Von Stott. Von Stott's still undefeated here at the SWF. He has yet to lose a match. Therefore, he has yet to lose the championship. He's the first ever current and reigning and defending champion. Nice suplex there by the Knucklehead. These two have been visibly frustrated backstage after losing by submission. Ricky Mortal losing to Bloodlust with a headlock. Hawaiian Steve losing by the Golden Lock from Golden Boy. Losing by submission definitely does not make you look good. It makes you look like a quitter that you couldn't take anymore. When you lose by submission, you have to work twice as hard to get noticed. You have to prove that you're tough and that you can handle the heat that comes from being a contender for the championship. These two have been knocked down the mountain. And with the defeat tonight, one of them gets a chance to climb back up the mountain again, to be noticed by the board of directors, by management, and possibly pursue a chance to challenge for Von Stott and the SWF World Championship. Ricky Mortal never had a chance. Perhaps he could turn his career around tonight, and perhaps the Samoan Savage Hawaiian Steve could climb back up and get a second chance at Von Stott's championship. Elbow to the back. Ricky Mortal now going behind the Samoan Savage, only to eat an elbow and an enziguri kick to the back of the head. Both men down. The Samoan Savage back to his feet and... Wait a second. Oh my goodness, what a counter there by Ricky Mortal. Working on the arm with the cross arm breaker. But the Samoan Savage, very quick to get back to his feet and escape the clutches of the Knucklehead. Now going off with punches to the stomach and a knee to the head and a punch to take him down. Hawaiian Steve stretching out the arm here. What's he going to do? Perhaps a power bomb. And a power bomb indeed. Off the ropes and kick to the chest. Takes down the Knucklehead. The Knucklehead and the Samoan Savage locking up. Break to the ice by the Knucklehead. These two are starting to pick up the pace here. Oh! Knucklehead DDT! The finishing maneuver of Ricky Mortal. But he's not going for the pin yet. No! He eats an elbow to the face. Coconut crush there. Russian leg sweep. Takes down the Samoan Savage. But the Samoan Savage gets back up first. Looks like the damage was more dealt. Oh, to the Knucklehead. What's going to happen next? Spinning back kick to the back. Another powerbomb perhaps. Down he goes. Going for a pin. That might be a rope break. Too close to the ropes. Null and void is the pinfall. Russian leg sweep by the Knucklehead. Takes down the Samoan Savage. Picking him back up. The crowd is beginning to come alive. These two men starting to pick up the pace. Starting to show more energy. And the crowd is starting to get more involved. The atmosphere is electric right now. The fans are on their feet and they are watching like hawks. Irish whip it to the corner. Wait a second. Oh no! This could be bad for the Knucklehead! The Samoan Savage takes him down hard! Is he gonna pin him here? That took a lot out of both competitors. A third time, a power bomb has been hit! The Samoan Savage does not go for a pin. No! Irish whipped into the corner. The Knucklehead with the monkey flip sends the Samoan Savage flying. Headbutt there. Oh no! Signaling to his opponent, only to get kicked in the face. These two men trying everything in the book to get their opponent down and grounded so that they can get the pinfall. But wait a second here. That submission hold by Ricky Mortal, possibly trying to humiliate his opponent. He's got him teetering. No, he misses the enziguri. Wait a minute. Could it be time for a pile driver? Yes! A pile driver by Ricky Mortal! One of the signature maneuvers! Can he put him away here? No, he's not going for a pin. He's going for another submission hold. Working on all the limbs. That stretches the shoulders. That bends the kneecaps. That puts pain in all of the ligaments. Oh, double axe handle takes down the Knucklehead. The Samoan Savage working on the stretching of that arm. Enziguri takes him down with a kick to the back of the head. Wait a second. Down he goes! But look at that, Ricky Mortal already back to his feet. But look at that. That only upset the Hawaiian Steve as he just unloads with the combination of strikes and knees. Both men are out of breath. The conditioning of these athletes is insurmountable. Smashing the head on the turnbuckle there. Wait a second. He's going to hit him with another one of these maneuvers. Down he goes. Can that put away the Knucklehead? It just might. 1, 2, and Hawaiian Steve, the Samoan Savage, is victorious over the Knucklehead Ricky Mortal. Redemption has been claimed by the Samoan Savage. Victory for Hawaiian Steve has happened here tonight on Saturday Night Powerslam.